This award awarded a national or organization pavilion that successfully presents a reflecting and cohesive pavilion designed that highlight national identity and engaged visitors. And the winner of this second trophy is the Republic of Zambia. Bravo. The Republic of Zambia, please, let's have some representative from the Republic of Zambia on the stage. Please join us as soon as possible on the stage in order to have this second trophy, Best Stand Design, Pavilion, Country or Organization. Please join us, the representative of the Republic of Zambia, who are with us and awarded to their successful presentation that reflects the national identity. Congratulations to the representative of the Republic of Zambia who are sharing with us the stage. Bravo. Let's have a photo with our distinguished guest. Thank you so much.
Invite Mr. Labi on stage.
We invite Your Excellency, Lard Bilatrash, please join us on the stage to congratulate all this performance. Thank you so much. I remind your words. You remind us how intense was the preparation of this Iatf 2025 and all the efforts made in order to make it a success. Thank you so much. Thank you for the representative of the Republic of Zambia. Stay with us, Your Excellency. Lard Bilatrash, please stay with us. Now let's move to the best stand of doing business. This award honors stands that create the best environment for networking and transactions. And the winner of this award is the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Congratulations for the Federal Republic of Nigeria to share with us the floor. We invite a representative to receive this trophy from our distinguished guest. This award honors stands that create the best environment of networking and transactions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's move to the following award, the most sustainable going green stand. And this award, the winner is Ogun State governments. Ogun State government are among us, and this category recognizes eco-friendly design and commitment to sustainability. Ogun State's governments are among us. A representative to join us on the stage, please, to have this award that recognizes the eco-friendly design and commitment to sustainability. Congratulations to you. Let's take a photo with all members to help us recognize these outstanding young leaders. Please join me to welcome on the stage Mr. Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises. Mr. Bolilwa Nkosi, SME Expert, African Union Commission, and Mrs. Ron Osman, Director of Industry, Minerals, Entrepreneurship and Tourism at the African Union. Please join me on the stage to award the winners of this very important category. Thank you so much for joining us on this evening. We're going directly to the winner, if you may. We start with the third place. The third place of this category, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Rahma Abdul Qadir. Rahma Abdul Qadir, join us please to get this third place. The third place of this category goes to Rahma Abdul Qadir. The winner will be receiving a fully sponsored invitation to the upcoming African Startup Conference, covering their flights, accommodation, and founded visa card. Congratulations for this trophy. Congratulations to Ilham Abdul Qadir for this third place. You will receive a fully sponsored invitation to the upcoming African Startup Conference. Thank you so much. The second place now goes to Farah Buras. Farah Buras, join us please. You are the winner of the second place of this very African Union Youth Startup Awards, and you will receive a fully sponsored invitation to the upcoming African Startup Conference, covering flights, accommodation, and founded visa cards. You will receive your awards from Mr. Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises, and Bolilwa Nkusi, SME Expert, African Union Commission. Ron Osman, Director of Industry, Minerals, Entrepreneurship and Tourism at the African Union. Congratulations. Let's move to the first place now. The first place goes to Antonia Alabi. Antonia Alabi is the winner of the first place of this African Union Youth Startup Awards. Please join me on the stage to receive your awards. I remind that you will receive a fully sponsored invitation to the upcoming African Startup Conference, covering your flights, accommodation, and founded visa cards. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations second time. Antonia Alabi, you are the winner of the first place of this African Union Youth Startup Awards. Let's follow up with the Healthcare Technology Hackathon Innovation Awards, recognizing a groundbreaking solutions that harness technology to improve health outcomes and save lives across Africa. I invite Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises, to join me. Mrs. Oluranti Dorothy, Managing Director, Export Development Division at Afrexim Bank, to share the stage, please, and to give the awards. So we are going to discover the third prize. The third prize of this award goes to Safe Access. Safe Access, please join us to receive this award. You receive $4,000 US to help you going forward. Safe Access is tackling healthcare inequity for marginalized communities, especially persons with disabilities. Congratulations for this third award, Safe Access, and $4,000 US. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Thank you. The second prize goes to Amira Fertility. Amira Fertility wins the second prize, a first of its kind digital solution combining all powered mobile app with ultra sensitive fertility Congratulations for the second prize, $6,000 US dollars. Congratulations for this second prize. You receive it from Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises, and Mrs. Ularanti Dorothy, Managing Director, Export Development Division at Afrexim Bank. Now, the first prize, $10,000 US dollars, goes to InfoCare. InfoCare, and the first prize, $10,000 US dollars. InfoCare is transforming African healthcare with a healthcare interoperability app that connects hospitals, labs, and clinics, giving patients a unified health record and government's real-time data. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Let's move, ladies and gentlemen, to the SME Speech Awards. The next category of the SME Speech Awards celebrate entrepreneurs who have demonstrated exceptional creativity, resilience, and vision. To present these awards, please join me a third time, Mr. Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises, and Mr. Odi Akanuba, Director SME Development and Afrexim Bank. Together, we are going to give the awards to the third. We're starting with the third award, which goes to Abdul Qadir Raham. Please join me on the stage to take your award. Miss Abdul Qadir Raham, join us, please. The third award of this category goes to Abdul Qadir Raham. Please join us. Congratulations for this award and for joining us on this ceremony. Thank you so much. You receive a $4,000 US dollar to help you to go forward and to develop your business. Thank you so much, and congratulations. The second place goes to Farah Buras. Farah Buras, please join us. فرح براس كانت في فئة أخرى تعود معنا. فرح براس $6,000 US dollars. Congratulations. Family photo. And now we move to the first place, which goes to Antonia Alabi. Antonia Alabi, please join us to the stage for $10,000 received from Nordin Wadah, Minister of Knowledge Economy, Startup and Micro Enterprises, and Odi Akanuba, Director SME Development at Afrexim Bank. Congratulations. This award recognizes the resilience and vision in building scalable business with continual and global potential. It's celebrating entrepreneurs who have demonstrated exceptional creativity. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us, all the winners, to take a family photo with our distinguished ministers. Thank you. A warm applause, please, for our distinguished winners who are joining us to take a family photo with all the ministers. Join us, please. Thank you. Antonia Alabi is joining us also, the first winner of this category with 10,000 US dollars, the second with 6,000 US dollar, and the third with 4,000 US dollars. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please. We're going, ladies and gentlemen, to discover the winners of AU Startup, and I will be joined by Belilwa Nkosi. Please join me to discover together the AU Startup winners of this 2025 edition.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. For the African Union Youth Startup Awards, it is a permanent vertical of the Iatf, and we have winners from the health space, the agri space, and the education space. And for our awards, can I welcome the Minister of Knowledge, Startups from Algeria, and Mrs. Ron Osman, the Director for Industry from the AU Commission. And also the SG of the Minister. Can she also please come to the stage? Thank you. For third place, we have Mr. Stefan Moafi from General Biotech Baby Incubator, who just signed a deal in Algeria with a company in Algeria, Condor. For second place, we have Mrs. Sarah Adino from Talaktu, Nigeria.
Congratulations to Sarah from Nigeria, which she is joining us to receive the second award.
And the first prize goes to Adam Jeba from Algeria.
Congratulations to Adam from Algeria for having this first award of this category, AU Startup Awards. Congratulations. Have a photo, please, with the Minister and our distinguished guests. Thank you so much, and congratulations again for this awards and for this first category. Thank you so much.
2018, Cairo, Egypt. A bold vision took flight. From a shared dream of a Bank, the African Union, and the AFCFTA Secretariat, the Intra-African Trade Fair was born.
Zanamwe, Director of Trade, Facilitations and Investment Promotion at the Bank, to join us on the stage and to give his speech. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon. I will stand on existing protocol, and I'm here to give you the report card for IATF 2025. I know many of you have been with us from the first day to the last day. We have been working with exhibitors. We've been actually looking at what has been happening in terms of the deals, which is the main reason why we're here. So I will walk you through the key performance indicators. I know some of you, when you were at school, you actually used to wait for a report card. And this is one of those moments where you need to look at how you have done. So I would like to start by the first day, which from our assessment compared to the previous years in terms of the number of heads of states and government and their representatives that attended Iatf 2025, the number is actually 20. This is the best and the biggest ever, as President Obasanjo highlighted. We now move on to another important category, which is the exhibitors. And we have 2,148 exhibitors against our target of 2,000. Again, we have actually exceeded our expectations. With regards to number of African countries that we were expecting to participate in IATF, our target was 40 African countries. And I'm pleased to inform you that we now have 49 African countries that took pavilions at this IATF. Also, we had special days, and our target was 4, but we are very happy that we now have 9 special days. This is a record. Countries from Africa as well as outside Africa, our target was 75, and I'm pleased to inform you that we have also broken another record. We now have 132 countries that came to IATF 2025 in Algiers. This is a big one coming. The main reason why we organize the trade fair is for buyers, sellers, investors, governments to connect. Our target for deals was $44 billion, and when the target was approved by the Advisory Council, chaired by President Obasanjo, some of us were not quite sure whether we're going to achieve this target, but I'm happy to inform you that our total deals are at $48.3 billion US dollars. And we will not stop there, but I want to also inform you that we are happy with what we've been able to do with the host country, Algeria. They actually did 11.4 billion, and there's another 11.6 in the pipeline that will be concluding also in the near future. Then another key category, exhibitors. Without buyers, they are nothing. So we have got the buyers, which is a very important constituency of the trade fair. Our target was 750 buyers, and I'm happy to inform you that we have almost 1,000 buyers that came to IATF, and it's a very good number. The next one is the one that blew our minds. We thought we were just targeting 35,000, and when we started working with Algeria, their capacity to mobilize was actually amazing. And we have actually, vis-a-vis a target of 35,000, we have hit 112,000 participants to IATF. This will go down in the IATF history as the best and the biggest IATF ever. And I'm sure our founding fathers, who in 1963 thought about organizing the trade fairs, they should be smiling in their graves in terms of what Algeria and our chairperson, President Obasanjo, has done for this edition of IATF. Thank you very much. Here is your report card I submit.
Thank you so much for your speech. It's my pleasure now to invite Anne Eze, Director of Communication and Events at Afreximbank, to join us on the stage. Please, Anne Eze, join us.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. I think as we wrap up this session, we would like to end with a family photo. Please join me in welcoming up on stage we call him on our side of the continent, our Baba, President Obasanjo. Please come up on stage. Madam Mbete, if you could please join us up on stage as well for a family photo. Vice President and Deputy Chair of the Iatf Advisory Council, please come up on stage. Secretary General of the AFCFTA Secretariat, Mr. Wamkele, please join us up on stage. Honorable Ministers here present, please join us up on stage as well. We have commissioners as well present. Please join us up on stage so that we can have a family photo to close this ceremony. I would also like to call on the President of Afreximbank, President Orama, incoming President President-designate Elombi, Executive Vice President of Afreximbank as well. Please join us up on stage. Thank you very much. This is the... also the representative from the African Union Commission, Madam Ron Osman, thank you very much. Please join us on stage. Awesome. This has been 2 years in the making. A lot of work has gone into it. A lot of collaboration, a lot of teamwork, partnership, long nights, long days of hard work, of commitment, really to transforming trade on the continent, making sure that we really create wealth and build prosperity for all Africans. Thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you, honorable ministers. You can take your seats. Thank you very much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will bring the official proceedings to a close while we prepare for a very short press briefing. The team will now set up the stage quite quickly for just a short press briefing while we set up the stage. We will watch a highlights video in the meantime while the stage is being set. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we will go ahead with our press briefing. Allow me, please, to welcome up on stage His Excellency Labi Latresh, Commissioner General of the 4th Intra-Africa Trade Fair 2025, representative of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Thank you so much, sir. Allow me to also call up on stage our delightful and honorable President and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Afreximbank, Professor Benedict Orama. Thank you so much, sir. Round of applause for him, please. Thank you. Welcome up on stage. Secretary General of the AFCFTA Secretariat, His Excellency Mr. Wamkele Mene, please come up on stage. Thank you, sir.
This is for the
and also, please welcome up on stage His Excellency President Ekra, former President of Afreximbank and current Vice Chair of the Advisory Council of the Intra-Africa Trade Fair.
He told me that one of the mics is not working, needs to hold on that power.
Thank you, sirs. In the interest of time, we have, just to give you an insight in who we have in the room, Excellencies, we have welcomed over 120 media journalists from across the continent, and we have over 200 journalists representing the media in Algeria. We have had extensive media coverage, I think maybe the best in the history of IATF so far. And we have representation from over 40 countries with regards to media being represented. So a real lineup of media, journalists, broadcast, influencers who have throughout the week been amplifying the stories, the successes, the partnerships, the engagement, and really just the excitement that IATF 2025 has brought to Algiers and brought to the continent. So without further ado, I will start with my first question. To you, former President, Afrexim Bank and Vice Chair of the Advisory Council, President
I give this to the speaker.
You have seen many editions of IATF.
We can, why not?
Over the years, how would you assess the evolution of IATF since its inception? And what strategic shifts should we consider for future editions?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anne. Thank you for this question. Indeed, I was in Cairo, Durban, and now in Algiers. I believe, judging from all the achievement in the scorecards which we just saw, Algiers have proven that the IATF is a solid and powerful tool for African trade development. Going forward, I believe the first thing to do is to ensure that the about $50 billion transaction that were signed here goes to fruition and completion. That will be the first achievement that we need to do, ensuring that we turn what was signed into actual deal. The second thing, I believe we should promote more youth and SMEs and also women into the African trade circuit. And finally, ensure that there is also more countries, not only more African countries that participate in the intra-African trade fair, but also other countries. Yes, we've gone from about 80 countries to now 132 countries, but there's about 185 countries in this world. So we should make sure that there's more countries that participate in the intra-African trade fair. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Indeed, lots of deals closed, lots of partnerships signed, and really a bright future ahead. Your Excellency, Secretary General of the AFCFTA Secretariat, this next question is for you. We have heard and seen the results that were just displayed. What will be the role of the Secretariat in ensuring that the trade and investment commitments made here today and throughout this week translate into measurable intra-Africa trade growth?
Well, thank you very much. Let me start by once again thanking the government and the people of Algeria for hosting us for what has been a resoundingly successful intra-Africa trade fair. Clearly, we are building on a very, very strong foundation for the next IATF in Lagos. The transactions that were concluded here, almost $50 billion, very, very encouraging number. Again, an indicator that the IATF is growing from strength to strength as a platform for conducting business. It is, as we see behind us, it is the marketplace of the AFCFTA. All of the transactions that were undertaken here, whether we are aware or not, are supported by trade rules. And those trade rules are intended to make sure that trade in Africa is affordable, that it is accessible, and that it is accessible in particular, as President Ekra said, it is accessible in particular to small medium enterprises and the youth. So we will deploy the trade rules that exist, the protocol on women and youth in trade, the protocol on investment, all of the different, the array of trade rules that have been adopted by our heads of states that are intended to make sure that we double intra-Africa trade by the year 2035. Already, last year, intra-Africa trade was at $220 billion, according to the report by Afrexim Bank. I believe the transactions that were concluded here in Algiers will contribute to that increased number. So we are ready to deploy the trade rules to support all of the trade that has been concluded and executed here in Algiers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Round of applause, please. Feel free. Indeed, affordability, accessibility, SME youth, these are really the future of African trade. President Orama, you have been at the head of this initiative for many years now, and culminating in this success that is the 2025 edition. From your point of view, what are the most significant achievements of IATF, and in particular IATF 2025, and how will Afrexim Bank support the implementation post the event?
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me first thank His Excellency President Tebboune for giving us this great opportunity and for giving us a fantastic Intra-African Trade Fair 2025. And I must thank his Chief of Staff, who joined us today, and of course, Baba, His Excellency President Obasanjo, and all the members of the Intra-African Trade Advisory Council for all the hard work that led to the outcome we are celebrating today. I think the biggest achievement since we started in 2018 is the result that was announced today. They normally say that the proverb that says that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, the first step. That first step in 2018 has culminated in what we are now seeing as something permanent, directed at resolving the trade issues we have on the continent. I think in all departments of all spheres of measurement, the numbers of buyers, the number of visitors, exhibitors, countries, the size of deals done, this has been the best we've seen. And I believe that it sets the stage for what will then happen going forward. And going forward, the test of the pudding is in the eating. It is the extent to which we are able to implement the deals signed here that will count. So as we've done in the past, Afrexim Bank will follow each and every deal to make sure that by the time we get back to Lagos in 2027, most of them is done, financed where they need financing, and facilitated where they need facilitation. But there is something we must do. Those I'm leaving behind must do for 2027. We've now been able to build this trade fair. We've established it as a permanent institution. Going forward in the trade fair, we must be deliberate about mobilizing African financial institutions to be here, because the challenge we have on the continent, apart from trade information, is lack of capital to finance projects and to finance the trade, as well as the ability to manage the risks. So we must find a way to bring African financial institutions, credit insurance companies, factoring companies, deliberately to be here and begin to support the trade that is being generated. And I say this because it is awkward that in this trade fair, apart from Shelter Africa, I do not see any other African Development Bank here, the African Development Bank. I do not see any other ones here. We should see here the credit insurance companies. We should see here other trade finance institutions. The commercial banks are here, but they're not deliberate. We're not deliberate of how we use them. So I think that should be the big thing we must do. Apart from them, making sure that the trade fair organization that's been established in Zimbabwe takes off. And again, I must thank Afreximbank Board of Directors for approving the initial capital of $28 million. But then call on others to also put the money to enable it go through the early stages and become a solid trade promotion organization to drive intra-African trade. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President, for those really inspiring words. You have led this challenge. You have been taking the front, and we have been inspired and honored to serve with you and to serve in and to work in service of the continent. Our final speaker, His Excellency Labi Latresh. Before I give you the mic, may I please invite everyone to give a warm round of applause for all of the work, the efforts, the many nights, many days, long challenges, but Ambassador, you were with us all through. Please present us your commitments and your statements.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your beautiful words. We are Africa, and we are serving Africa. So, thank you, and let me to move to my national language to explain for our all the press here present. شكرا جزيلا، شكرا للصحافة ووسائل الإعلام مجتمعة. طبعا الأرقام قد أعطاها أخي جيمور اللي كان رئيس
the former president, or rather head of a group that has worked relentlessly with us day and night to reach these results. Not have reached this very stage without the trust that the President of the Republic, Mr. Abdelmajid, placed on all the stakeholders who enjoyed all Africans and consolidate our belonging furthermore to the African continent. Figures speak by themselves. This is the 4th edition of Iatf, and this is the first time that high-rank persons attend this event. 4 countries from the Caribs have taken part in this event. The ministers have attended this meeting. Figures are speaking by themselves. I was saying concerning the economic results, and these are promising, encouraging. You have taken stock of these results during the address of my brother, Gilmore. I would like to explain to you how we have reached this high level. As I put it earlier, the instructions of the President of the Republic have been firm and the objective of making Iatf a tremendous success and make out of it an exceptional edition were given, and this is why these figures have reached an unprecedented record and we beat the records, thanks God. Following the instructions that have been given to the organizers, Algeria has put all its strength in this event so that our brothers be comfortable in their second country, Algeria, and so that we can reach our main objective, that is interaction. That is to say, between African countries. When we look at these figures, even those concerning specifically Algeria, concern actually import and export. And through these figures, the import from our brother countries is significant from now on. We have mobilized in this respect all the elements contributing to a good mastery. As a matter of instance, 1,200 buses have been ensuring transportation, and also many protocol vehicles, beside 129 hotels mobilized in Algiers and in the neighboring provinces. President Scott Ban, the Jews within CIC were mobilized for officials. More than 25,000 square meters were mobilized at Safex. 138 countries have taken part in international organizations to quote to list by UNDP, UNADEPAM, WTO, and other organizations that have taken part. Activities on the side event of Iatf, or who came to visit the stalls and pavilions. At last but not least, I can say that given the importance and the particular interest granted by the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, to startups in Algeria, but also in the whole Africa, the President of the Republic has decided what follows. One, create an investment fund for startups before the Algerian Agency of International Cooperation. Two, support and finance startups taking part in the exhibition that R30. Thank you ever so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a safe journey back to your countries, and see you next time for the next edition. Once again, thank you so much.
Proceedings of the press conference, but also to the end of the closing ceremony today. I will please ask our principals to come forward for a photo.
I know you're closing, but there's a very important recognition that I believe we have to make. And I will be very brief. And I want to invite everybody here to take account of Professor Orama's contribution to our continent. This vision of the IATF was executed in 2018, but it was expressed in 1963. And this is his last IATF in his official capacity. So I want all of us to pay tribute to him and
Please
to
rise.
recognize him. Thank you.
Please rise to a warm, resounding round of applause to a visionary, a leader. President Orama, please sit. This is for you. A resounding, warm round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Secretary General, Honorable Excellency. Thank you for those kind words. I will please invite our principals to the front of the stage, in front of the table for a group photo. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our proceedings. For those who are traveling, we wish you safe travels. We hope to see you, of course, in 2027 in Lagos. Members of the Advisory Council, please stay behind. The Advisory Council meeting will commence immediately after this photo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your engagement. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for sharing the stories. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for the deals, the sponsorships. Thank you to our partners and the vendors. Thank you to the government of Algeria. Safe journey. God bless us. God bless Africa.
Thank you, آنسي. شكرا جزيلا. شكرا للسادة الكرام. نصل إلى اختتام هذا الحفل ونتوجه بجزيل الشكر للحضور الكريم. نعتذر عن بعض الهفوات التقنية التي تخللت هذا الحفل الختامي، لكن الأهم هو النتائج الملموسة على أرض الواقع والحماس الاستثنائي الذي أبدته الشركات والشباب الأفارقة لبناء مستقبلهم. نذكر بقرار السيد رئيس الجمهورية عبد المجيد تبون حيث تم الإعلان الرسمي عن إطلاق الصندوق المخصص للمؤسسات الناشئة والشركات المبتكرة على المستوى الإفريقي. سينطلق عمل هذا الصندوق بمشاركة 30 منظمة من الطبعة في الطبعة الرابعة المعرض التجاري الإفريقي البيني، وذلك من أجل مرافقة وتمويل المبادرات الشبانية. يهدف الصندوق إلى تطوير القدرات الشباب وتعزيز الابتكار في إفريقيا تماشيا مع ما جاء في كلمة سيد رئيس الجمهورية عبد المجيد تبون. Thank you for all your participants. The small issue that could happen doesn't matter. What is matter is the real results and amazing energy that Africa's youth and business shaping the future of our continent. We announce you that the fund will begin its works with 30 participant organizations during the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair to provide support and financing. This fund was announced today by the Algerian President Abdelmajid Tebboune. Its mission is to empower youth and promote innovation across Africa. See you so in Lagos, in Nigeria, for the Iatf 2026. Please, all members of the Advisory Council, stay in the room. Thank you so much. شكرا جزيلا.